this morning?
Fine, thanks. Good morning.
I've been waiting for you to get up.
Don't do that. Anybody could walk in.
I just wanted to show you how happy I was. It's the strangest thing. It's like I've put the last 7 years that we've been apart, it's like it never happened before.
I'm glad you're feeling better, and I'm glad you're home again, but I really hope you can find something here in your life besides just me.
I don't want to hear that. Pat, you're my life. Okay, I know there are going to be problems, but didn't you once say, to every problem, there is a solution?
Dee, you're scaring me half out of my wits. Now, if you don't start acting responsibly...
Shh. Okay. Okay, starting today, I have made certain New Year's resolutions. I'm going to work my way back into this family. I decided I'm going to spend the whole day with Maeve, and I'm going to help her clean the stove.
Well, it sounds like a good start. Who can resist somebody who offers to clean the stove, right?
See, it's a lot easier to be helpful when you can be happy. Now, I figure after all day of cleaning out that stove, I think I deserve a small, innocent reward.
What sort of reward?
Well, the snow is sticking outside, so I thought we could take little John sledding at 5 o'clock when you get off duty.
Delia?
Oh, come on. No one's going to think anything of it.
Your life here has to have something besides me. Now, you got the whole family here for you. Bob can take you sledding.
Pat, why'd you take me off the boat? Why'd you bring me back here?
You know the answer to that as well as I do.
Why did you make love to me? You told me that you loved me, didn't you?
Dee, I meant it, but it was wrong.
How can loving each other be wrong? It's not wrong for me.
There just can't be any more of that between us. There just can't. I gotta go to work. Doll likes to take little John out. He'll take you sledding. I'll see you later.
Well, you can run, Pat, but you can't hide.
Melanie's the key to his lost memories.
Why would Melanie have been there?
That's exactly what we have to find out.
Now can Brady keep her safe?
He is not going to go after Melanie.
Or will she fall right into EJ's clutches? Watch Days of Our Lives weeknights at 6 and 11 on SoapNet. This summer, the party's on SoapNet.
We have a party to rock. You'll never take over my life.
Nothing is going to change how I feel about you.
That love can't die, baby.
Oh, it is so on.
What? Shut up! And you won't believe who's coming.
You're back.
This is one summer shindig you don't want to miss.
I am ready to have the summer of my life.
Only on SoapNet.
Bare Minerals is the original. Millions of women worldwide love Bare Minerals because it changes more than your skin.
Bare Minerals will change your life.
This is smooth, it's nice, and it covers. I like that.
Bare Minerals is the only foundation I would ever use. Ever.
100% pure Bare Minerals is not like any other makeup. It looks like beautiful bare skin, while it covers whatever you want it to. No matter what your skin type or condition, Bare Minerals is for you. Best of all, now is a great time to start going bare, because right now you can get everything you need for flawless coverage. And a new favorite, Click Lock Go, gives you a spill-proof way to take Bare Minerals foundation with you anywhere. We also have an exclusive bonus collection worth $57.95, free. And it's all yours for more than 75% off retail. Our introductory Get Started kit includes Bare Minerals foundation for flawless coverage. We promise a perfect shade match or your money back. You'll also receive warmth for a healthy glow, Mineral Veil, the ultimate finishing touch, and Bare Minerals Professional Flawless Application Brush. Call right now and you'll also receive 3 fabulous full-size and totally free gifts, including Bare Minerals Flawless Definition Mascara. Purchased separately, you'd spend over $120. So our original Get Started kit was a great deal at 2 payments of $29.99. But if you call right now, this entire 7-piece set is yours for just 1 payment of $29.99. That's right. Order direct and receive everything you see here for only 1 payment of $29.99. That's over 75% off the retail price, a savings of over $90.
It's not expensive. It lasts for such a long time.
Bare Minerals is my miracle.
With our 30-day money-back guarantee, you have nothing to lose.
To save over 75%, call 1-800-235-3320. Esco, you can receive this handy compact. Call 1-800-235-3320 now.
Mary? Hi. I'm sorry you weren't able to reach me last night.
Well, thank you for coming by this morning, anyway. I think Jack really needs to see you.
Why, what's going on?
Oh, Alex, it's really awful. The holidays haven't been easy because of all the family around. But some of Jack's friends from the Gennaro Social Club brought up their creche and set it up in the bedroom for Jack. He was really touched that they'd gone to all that trouble.
And what happened?
Well, unfortunately, the kids got at the creche and messed it up pretty badly. Jack popped his cork, took it out on all children in general, including mine.
Mary, I'm sorry.
And then Da popped his cork and said that Jack should get down on his knees and thank God I'm pregnant because it could very well be the only child he might ever have.
No.
There was nothing else to do but tell him the whole story and...
How is he this morning?
Well, it could be better. Kathleen and the children are gone. The house is quiet. But he's silent and grim. Worse than I thought he'd be when he knew.
For Jack, that's just about par for the course.
He lay there all last night pretending to be asleep. When I tried to talk to him, he wouldn't answer.
How are you after all that?
I'm all right. A little numb, maybe. What's really getting me is that I've been feeling we were making progress. It's as if just when I managed to coax him this far out of his shell, something else happens and he retreats again.
Look, let me see if there's anything I can do. Is it okay if I go in?
Oh, Alex, please do.
Okay. Good morning.
How could you do that to me, Alex?
Listen. Listen, you went through that windshield, do you remember? Now, the blood vessels in your abdomen were a mess. If I hadn't tied some of them off, you'd have bled to death.
You didn't have any other choices?
None. None, Jack.
How did it make you feel, doing that?
As a matter of fact, I was very worried about you. I was tired. I wasn't sure you were going to make it through surgery. I was on my feet for about 8 hours. I don't know, my feelings and my emotions were all involved with saving your life.
Why wasn't I told?
Because I thought it'd be counterproductive. It was my opinion that it would interfere with a healthy convalescence.
You didn't think I could take it?
I didn't think you'd handle it very well. And apparently you haven't.
Mary's been telling stories out of school again,
I'm your doctor, and she does tell me how you're doing, yes.
Great.
Look, Jack, could you try to be just a little bit more understanding? No one is doing anything except in an effort to help you.
Have you done anything else in an effort to help me, Alex? I mean, is there any more surprises coming?
Look, it may have been an error in judgment not to tell you the minute you came out of the anesthetic, but that's all it was, an error in judgment. Mine, not Mary's. And it certainly wasn't an attempt to hurt or harm or deceive you.
Road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Oh, that's a wonderful attitude.
Well, I'm sorry. It's the best one I can come up with.
Look, Jack, what else do you want to tell you?
For starters, how are you going to fix me up?
Well, something's happened, Father, that's gonna go way beyond me and involve other people. And I'd like to tell you about it, because I need some advice. I think what I really am looking for is some moral support. Anyway, I'm trusting you to listen and to react, not just as a priest, but as our friend. Somebody who's known Delia and me for a long time.
You and Delia?
Yeah.
Pat, are you speaking to me in confidence?
Yes, please. Very much.
Okay, go ahead.
Roger Coleridge has been trying to get Dee to go away with him. And things have been not so good for Dee lately at our house. And finally, she did run away with him on an impulse.
Delia's run off with Roger Coleridge?
She did. Only I couldn't stand it. It was such a mistake. But I think it was a worse mistake that I went after her.
Where was this?
Well, they were on a ship in Boston Harbor, ready to sail to Europe. Father, when Dee married Frank, I resolved to put everything that had happened between us out of my mind.
Yes, I know.
Which is exactly what I did, at considerable cost. For 7 years, I never looked at her, I never touched her.
What happened in Boston, Pat?
I persuaded Dee to get off the boat, and she was very upset and didn't want to face the family that night, so I took her to a hotel. I made love to her. I did it because I felt responsible to her, and I felt sorry for her. I did it because I wanted her, Father.
And she wanted you?
Yes. She loves me. And there are times when I love her.
I'm not sure in those circumstances. In a hotel room in Boston, away from your family and your community, with Delia totally dependent upon you, and grateful to you for keeping her from going away with Roger, that there mightn't be other feelings, which you could mistake for love.
I think that would be a cop-out. It goes way back, Father, to when we were in high school together. I loved her then, and I don't think I'll ever really stop loving her in some way. Even though I know that in the end, it's not right. Not because she was my brother's wife, not because of what the family will think, but really because I don't think we're right for each other.
Patrick, listen to me. This is a grave situation for both you and Delia. When I was a seminarian, there was a whole splendid concept which you don't hear so much about anymore. It was the idea of occasions of sin, activities or persons or things that seemed only too likely to lead people into trouble. Delia's an occasion of sin for you, Pat.
I understand that. Maybe not quite in the way you mean, but I do understand.
So you must do everything possible to avoid her company. To begin, as long as she's living in your family's apartment, is there any other place where you might live?
Yeah, I guess I could move back to the residence quarters at the hospital. I still have my room there.
I urge you to do that. Stop seeing Delia. Avoid her company completely if you can. You must try a separation in time to help you break off what is not only an immoral situation, but one which endangers the happiness of so many others.
Yeah.
You must try to fill your life with other activities, other people.
Well, there is somebody else that I'm also interested in a very different way.
I think you should see as much of that other person as you can.
Yeah. Father, I don't want Delia or anybody to get hurt. I made a mistake. I'm sorry for it.
Mistakes can be forgiven, sins can be forgiven, Pat, when there's true repentance. That's no news to you. What's important here is that you avoid repeating the mistakes of the past. Break off your involvement with the affairs of your sister-in-law and find a new direction for yourself.
Thank you, Father. I think that's exactly what I wanted to hear. And it's exactly what I'm going to try and do.
using me, Todd Manning.
This week.
On my identity, my family, thing from my life.
Now, the moment his family never expected.
Oh my God.
Who are you?
I'm Todd Manning.
And you're not.
Watch One Life to Live. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
The way bugs see it, your home is their home. But you can build a barrier that kills bugs dead. Raid Max Bug Barrier. Its automatic trigger lets you lay down a continuous barrier that's fast working and long lasting.
I'm in! I'm out! Raid!
Build a barrier indoors and out with Raid Max Bug Barrier. Now in a gallon jug, too.
SC Johnson, a family company.
What's the difference between eHarmony and dating sites?
eHarmony puts you together based on your personality, and it just makes you feel confident that it's going to work. And it did work.
Visit eHarmony today and review your compatible matches free.
They're two of a kind, and just like toddlers, puppies need food made for them. That's why there's Purina Puppy Chow. With all the essential nutrients your growing puppy needs. Purina Puppy Chow. Want more of your favorite soaps?
That's great.
Log on to abc.com/daytime. Watch current full episodes of All My Children, General Hospital, and One Life to Live.
Online critics love it.
Plus, get exclusive sneak peeks of what's coming up next.
Sounds like a thumbs up to me.
Connect with other fans to discuss what's on your mind.
I always want to hear what you have to say.
And check out the 101 galleries to get an intimate look at the history of your favorite characters.
That's the best news I've heard all day.
Find it all now at abc.com/daytime.
Well, there is a bypass operation which could possibly restore circulation. But it's tricky. It's dangerous.
When could I have it?
Not until your heart has mended and you've completely recovered from your present condition. Now, you try it right now, Jack, and you'll die on the operating table. That's a guarantee.
Nothing else you could do?
Well, there are a couple of experimental techniques, but I don't think they apply in your case.
Don't think they apply in your case. You don't seem to be very troubled about what's happened to me.
Well, there's not much point in my stirring the emotional pot. You seem quite capable of doing that yourself.
Maybe you're not very interested in hurrying me to a cure.
Jack, would you cut out the paranoid stuff? You can pull that on Mary, but don't try it on me.
Why'd you bring Mary into it? She on your mind?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Jack.
Certainly is a golden opportunity to provide a little comforting, isn't it?
Look, to begin with, Mary is 5 months pregnant with your child. But beyond that, that kind of suspicion is unworthy of discussion. It's unworthy of anyone who knows Mary or who cares about her.
Would it be any help this morning if I went in and apologized?
I'm not even sure. If you can get him to talk about his condition, that might help. Alex thinks the sooner Jack accepts what's wrong with him as a medical reality, the sooner he'll be able to deal with it rationally.
Well, that's the theoretical solution. But Jack is defying some of my theories very successfully.
Well, I think I'll go in there and give it a shot.
How was he?
In 2 words, impossible. Ah, that's better.
Jack?
You gonna tell me that you're sorry?
I'm gonna admit that I told you some bad news in a way that wasn't very kind, and for that I apologize.
Okay, forget it.
Look, you know, Jack, I was an orphan, too, after the age of 10. Only I had a maiden aunt on my father's side who brought me up. Now, she was more concerned about my attendance at Mass than looking after me. Now, it was a lonely childhood. Probably wasn't as bad a childhood as you had, but it wasn't the best either. Now, we came out of it in opposite directions, Jack. What I wanted desperately, I don't mind telling you that, was a wife, kids, a real home, all that went with it. It's just hard for me to understand somebody who don't care about those things, not even a little bit.
Not all people are alike, Johnny.
I know, but a man, a woman, and kids, that's like an instinct, isn't it?
Man and woman's fine. I believe that's an instinct. It's the kid's part that I can't buy.
Oh, look, now, Jack, there's no law that says we have to agree on everything, right? Now, Mary loves you, that's a fact. And for her sake, I shouldn't have laid it on you like I did last night, and for that, I am truly sorry.
You couldn't wait to lay it on me last night, Johnny. You don't like me. You never did. You never will.
Well, for Mary's sake, I want to like you. I want to care about you. Now, she does. Maeve does, and I care about their judgment, Jack. I mean, if they see something in you, I guess there must be something there.
Oh, you can't see it, huh?
No, I can't. I tell you this, though, I'd feel sorry for anybody in your fix, Jack. But the person I feel sorriest for is Mary. For getting hooked up with anyone like you.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the young and the restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children, only on SoapNet.
Erica Kane snaps. Next stop, Oakhaven.
We're gonna have so much fun. Janet!
Now it's one crazy run-in after another.
Oh my God. Dixie!
Leading up to the most amazing reunion yet. Watch All My Children, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 8 on SoapNet.
You don't understand the pain that I'm feeling.
The Spencers have never been more vulnerable. It's Jax. He's back. Can't you go any faster? Oh my God.
Watch General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
Would you like to be my friend? I can run just like the wind. I will hide up in that tree. No one will ever find me. Wish this day would never end. Would you like to be my friend? Everybody's trying hard to catch me.
Only Kleenex brand has Sneeze Shield in all its tissues to help catch sneezes in their tracks, so kids can pass on the fun of being a kid. Sneeze Shield your kids wherever they go. Now in new convenient on-the-go packs.
My doctor told me calcium is best absorbed in small, continuous amounts. Only one calcium supplement does that in one daily dose. New Citracal Slow Release continuously releases calcium plus D for the efficient absorption my body needs. Citracal. Bold. Hold.
Discover the hold of a long wear and the luxury of a lipstick. Infallible Le Rouge from L'Oreal.
Fancy.
30 luscious shades with breakthrough power hold pigments and nourishing vitamin E for the most luxurious 10-hour color. L'Oreal's Infallible Le Rouge.
A lot of enemies when you're Todd Manning.
This week.
On my identity, my family, thing from my life.
Now, the moment his family never expected.
Oh my God. Who are you?
I'm Todd Manning.
And you're not.
Watch One Life to Live, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
People are talking about General Hospital's Laura Wright and a recent Emmy win. Octavia Evans posted on Facebook, "Congrats, it is well deserved." Michelle Taylor adds, "I love Carly on the show. She makes every episode eventful." And Kim Lally agrees, "She's a terrific actress." People are talking about General Hospital, weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet. She's a best friend.
Solidarity, sister.
Yeah. A mom.
I have to know where you are at all times, especially when you have my shoes on.
She's Lorelai Gilmore.
I think I'm dating Luke. Let's just go back in there and see if anything's weird.
Is everything okay?
Yes. That was a little weird.
Gilmore Girls every Saturday at 5 and 6 and Sunday at 1 and 2 on SoapNet.
Join us.
Join us?
Join us.
At the table.
Get ready for The Chew. A new talk show where everyone brings something to the table.
To make a creamy soup without the cream, use tofu.
For fresh ingredients, nothing beats local.
This local enough for you?
Treat yourself to something delicious.
If you love beef, try pastrami instead of bacon on your burger. Make every recipe your very own.
Join The Chew. Weekdays, coming Monday, September 26th, only on ABC.
Bucky said you were on our floor.
Hello, Pat. How was your trip?
Well, that's what I wanted to explain, and to apologize for not letting you know I couldn't go with you to the opera.
Apology accepted. As for your rushing off to rescue Delia from Roger's clutches, that really doesn't need any explanation at all. Delia has a way of capturing your full attention. I'm just surprised that Roger gave up without any kind of a struggle. I rather thought that she had his attention, too.
Well, I didn't even see Roger. She said he'd gone to get some champagne. I got her off the ship before he came back.
And you spent the night together in Boston?
But she was, didn't want to face family that night. She was too upset, so I got us a couple of hotel rooms. And then came on back the next day as soon as she got herself together. Faith?
Yeah?
You're really upset, aren't you? Look, I'd give anything if I hadn't gone, if I'd stayed in New York and gone with you to the opera.
Yeah. I would have preferred that, too.
Well, what I'd like to do right now is to just put the whole business of Boston behind me and concentrate on making amends.
I told you, apology accepted.
Yeah, but you didn't really mean it.
True.
Well, what I was wondering is if there's any way that we could spend New Year's Eve together.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes.
What if Delia can't find a dance partner?
I'm serious, Faith. I've rescued Delia for the last time. Now, if you'll just give me a chance, I'd like to make up to you for a lot of things. If you won't give me the chance, I'm still not going to go with you New Year's Eve, so how's that?
Well, I am supposed to go to a party at an artist friend's house in Soho. Does that appeal to you at all? It's pretty far away.
Well, the farther the better. Yeah, it sounds terrific.
Oh, I was so mad at you. I almost asked someone else, but I'm glad I didn't.
Me too. Hey.
What?
How about a New Year's resolution in advance?
Like what?
No more talk about Delia and me, or Delia and Roger, or Delia and anybody. I think it's going to be a new year where we're going to get a chance to pay some real attention to each other.
Be it hereby resolved
Agreed upon and affirmed.
that Patrick Ryan will show a great deal more attention to Faith Coleridge in the upcoming year, eschewing all other people.
Eschewing?
Well, it means kind of like
I know what it means. Avoiding Delia, and I will. I really will. Eschewing all others.
Off to work? Sure am.
Mary, can I ask you a question?
If you like.
How come it took you so long to go to a doctor to find out that you were pregnant?
Jack was in the hospital. I didn't get around to it.
Oh, I guess if you gave it a little more attention, you would have known earlier.
Sure.
Right?
Mother always did.
How early? I mean, what's the earliest that you can get the test?
Oh, gee, I don't know. 10 days, 2 weeks, something like that. Listen, I'm late. See you.
Bye-bye. Okay, Pat. With a little bit of luck, you'll have the nicest little New Year's present.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital.